Yn was walking in the rose garden wearing a white silk gown. She smiled and inhaled the air. She flinched when someone hugged her waist from behind. Yn, you scared me Taehyung, did I? He said while nibbling in her neck. Yn closed her eyes in sensation. Taehyung, you're smelling so good and delicious. I want to taste you right now. They fall on the soft silk mattress while giggling. Taehyung hovered over her and started giving her butterfly kisses. Yn, stop, she said while giggling. Taehyung was about to kiss her lips when a sharp light hit Yn's eyes, making her groan. She opened her eyes and found herself in her big, boring bedroom. The maid who pulled the curtain is standing next to her bed. Maid, Ms. Yn, you will be late if you didn't wake up yet. Yn, you ruined my beautiful sleep. He was about to kiss me. The maid giggled and left the room. After fixing her glasses, Yn walked inside her university campus. Yn Parker, a rich introvert girl. She doesn't have any friend. It's not like that she doesn't want them. She also wants friends like other, but she doesn't know how to start a conversation. Whenever she tried to talk with someone, things gets awkward. She's shy and get hurt very easily. She isn't even good at studies, so people prefer to ignore her and they give her the tag of nerd. Two girls run towards Yn as soon as she entered into the campus. They forwarded two roses at her. Yn, for me? The girls nodded. Are you sure? Girl. Yes, he sent it to you. Yn, who? This time the other girl replied. Girl too, you'll know soon. The girls handed her the flowers and went from there. A group of friends were talking and laughing, sitting on the stairs. They noticed Yn and give her flowers one by one. From him, one guy spoke and winked at her. Yn started feeling nervous and excited at the same time. Yn, what is happening today? She mumbled while walking towards the locker room. There's few students present here in the locker room. All of them give her flowers one by one, saying it's from him. Now she started feeling shy because of the attention she's getting. She started wondering who's him. She opened her locker and saw a bunch of red roses. Yn look around and everyone is looking at her with a smile. She placed all the flowers which was in her hand in the locker and run towards the classroom, but she received more flowers on the way. Yn saw the whole classroom is empty. She walked towards her sit and saw a bouquet of roses in her desk. Yn sit on the chair and started playing with the flower petals. You like it? She flinched hearing his deep voice. Yn slowly looked up and saw him. Kim Taehyung, the prince in her fairy tale. He sit beside Yn and leaned towards her face. His fragrance directly hit her nose.Yn's heart started beating very fast. How can it be normal when the man in her dreams are sitting this much close to her? Taehyung, you didn't reply. You like the bouquet?Yn's heart skipped a beat. Is it him? She asked, gathering all her courage. Yn, are you the one who's sending me the flowers? Taehyung, maybe. The bell rang and all the students come inside the class. The professor come and everyone greeted him. Yn felt Taehyung's gaze at her during the whole class. She bit her lower lips in shy and nervousness. Soon the class ended and Yn ran to the restroom. She looked at herself in the mirror. Her whole face is red because of shyness. Yn smiled looking at her reflection. She pulled her hairpin and set her long hairs free from the bun. She fixed her hair and put a flower on it, taking it from the bouquet. She blushed looking at her reflection. Taehyung, wow. Yn flinched hearing his voice. She looked back and saw Taehyung is standing there leaning on the door. Yn, what are you doing here? Taehyung, I came here to see you. Yn, but it's ladies' washroom. Taehyung, I don't care. He started walking towards Yn, making her back away until her back hit the mirror. Taehyung caged her between his arms. He smirked and started leaning towards her. Yn closed her eyes tightly. She heard his deep chuckle. Taehyung, open your eyes, princess. Yn slowly opened her eyes and find him so close to her. Taehyung sniffed the flower which is decorated in her hair. Taehyung, meet me at the rooftop in 10 minutes. And yeah, don't tie your hair again. I want to see you like this. Saying that, he turned around to leave but then again turned back to Yn. Taehyung kissed the side of her lips and quickly went from there.Yn's ear turned red and started burning. Yn fixed her dress and stepped inside the terrace. She saw Taehyung is standing there, back facing her. He was staring at the blue sky. Yn cleared her throat and called him. Yn, Taehyung. Hearing her voice, Taehyung turned around with a small smile on his face. Taehyung, you're 2 minutes early. Yn, I'm sorry. I'll come after 2 minutes. She turned around to leave, but Taehyung stopped her, holding her wrist from behind. Taehyung, I was just kidding. He made her turn towards him, holding her shoulder. Yn was looking down. Taehyung hold her chin and make her look at him. Taehyung, look up, princess, your prince wants to see your face. Yn, my prince. Taehyung, oh, don't act innocent. I went to your imagination world through your diary. Yn diary. You read my diary? When? Taehyung chuckled and sit on his knees, holding her hands. Taehyung, my darling, let me tell you something. I'm glad that I found your diary and got to know about your fantasies with me. If you allow me, I'd love to do everything you imagine in real. I also have so many fantasies with you. Let's fulfill our wishes together. I love you. Yn, will you be my girlfriend? Yn was so nervous that she even forgot to breathe. Her hands were trembling. Is it a dream? Taehyung was staring at her with so much hope in his eyes. Taehyung, will you? This time she held his hands tightly and nodded her head multiple times while the tear of happiness was continuously falling from her eyes. Taehyung quickly stand on his feet and hugged her tightly. If it's a dream, she doesn't want to wake up. Taehyung broke the hug and wiped her tears. He started leaning towards her lips. Yn clenched his shirt and closed her eyes, ready to feel his lips against hers. She felt his hot breath on her lips. Suddenly, Taehyung started laughing loudly. Yn opened her eyes and tilted her head in confusion, seeing him laughing like this. She flinched when she heard more people laughing. Yn looked at the door and saw his friends are laughing their ass out. His one friend has phone in his hand. Taehyung, did you record it, Jungkook? He asked while laughing. Jungkook, no bro, I'm on live. Everyone is watching this fool live. Taehyung looked at Yn and said while controlling his laughter. Taehyung, happy April Fool's Day. Yn. He started laughing again. Yn, why are you laughing, Taehyung? She asked, being confused. Everyone started laughing more. Jimin, explain this, bro. This fool still doesn't understand, he said, holding his tummy. He's literally rolling on the ground. Taehyung pressed his lips together to stop himself from laughing more, and then spoke. Taehyung, look, Yn, I did a prank with you. Last week I found your diary and got to know that you have a crush on me. So me and my friends made a plan to pranking you. Yn, means? Taehyung scoffed, feeling annoyed this time. Does she really didn't understand or doesn't want to understand? Taehyung, means I fool you. Yn, everything was fake. The flowers, the proposal, everything. Taehyung snatched the flower from her hair and crashed it under his feet. Yn, you don't love me, Taehyung. He started laughing again, hearing her. Taehyung, look at yourself. How can I love a stupid fool girl like you? Yn, you lied? Taehyung, oh God, yes, I lied, you fool. I don't love you. I fooled you. Yn placed her hands on her mouth and started backing away. Her tears started falling. Never in her life she feels this much humiliation. Everyone is laughing at her, but she doesn't mind it. He's feeling hurt cause he's laughing at her. He's making fun of her love. Her love was pure and true, but he disrespected it. She doesn't expect anything in return of loving him. She just wanted to love him secretly from far, but today he gives her hope, and then crashed it under his feet. Yn back hit with the railing. She looked back and saw her escape from the pain he just give her. Yn climb on the railing. Suga notice it and scream. Suga, hey girl, what are you doing? Everyone look at Yn and their heart skips. Jimin, girl, we're just kidding, don't take any big step. Jungkook, come down please. Suga, Taehyung, do something. Tell her to come down. Taehyung was looking at Yn with his heart beating like it'll come out any time. Yn was also staring at him with her red teary eyes. Taehyung, I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. Yn, please don't do anything stupid, he said while walking towards her slowly. His legs were trembling. Yn doesn't said anything. She was just staring at him. Taehyung, you can punish me. Yn, give me the hardest punishment, but please come to me, He separated his arms. Y or N say something, we can talk, right? He comes more close to her. Taehyung forwarded his hand to hold her, but Y or N notice it and jump from the rooftop. Taehyung, YN, he scream and fall on his knees. His friends come to him while running and hold him. Suga, we did a big mistake. She's gone. Taehyung, no, she can't do this to herself. She can't leave. He get up and run towards the railing. Suddenly, Taehyung felt a hard kick on his face, making him fall on the ground. His friends gasp, not because he fall, because it's Y or N who kicked him on the face. Jungkook, ghost. Y or N looked at Taehyung and spoke. Y or N, happy April Fool's Day. And yeah, never played with a girl's feeling ever again. She flip her hairs and walk away. Suga stopped her and asked, Suga, how? Y or N, I'm an athlete. I learned gymnastics since the age of 3, she said and walk out from the terrace. Taehyung hold his nose which is bleeding and asked, Taehyung, tell me she's fine. Jimin, she is, but are you fine, bro?